All right, we set 5 high-profile terrorists free to bring him back home. But Bergdahl wants his own chance of freedom by asking for a full presidential pardon instead of a court-martial. It's a last-ditch effort by the disgraced Army deserter who faces life in prison for abandoning his post in Afghanistan back in '09. Here with reaction, Bergdahl's former platoon leader, Sergeant Matt Vierkant. Sergeant, how do you feel about this latest plea?
Oh, thanks for having me. I think it's a desperate attempt by him and his team because they don't have a defense and they don't have a leg to stand on.
I can understand that, and you've been on before talking about it. So have some of your platoon mates. However, what do you say about the argument that after spending 5.5 years as a prisoner in Pakistan, that should be enough?
Well, the bottom line is he has to be accountable for his actions. It's nobody's fault but his that he was put in that position. So he has nobody to blame but himself, and it's unfortunate that he was a prisoner for 5 years, but it's his own fault.
And right now, he and his team, legal team, are down about his chances of getting out because Donald Trump said this in the past.
He was a dirty, rotten deserter, and we lost 5 and maybe 6 young, great, brilliant, wonderful people trying to bring him back. They were killed, right? So he deserts. Now, 60 years ago, they would have been shot within a very short period of time, right?
I remember reading one SEAL Team 6 account of the taking down of bin Laden, and they talked about going on the hunt for Bergdahl and their commanding officer getting shot but surviving, just looking for him. So their team came out and said this: I have grave concerns as to whether Sergeant Bergdahl can receive a fair trial given the beating he has taken over the many months from Mr. Trump as Commander-in-Chief. Your final thoughts on this?
Just because he said something, it's only his opinion. He was never in his chain of command. He has no say or ruling over the trial. I believe we should let the military be professionals and conduct themselves in a professional manner and hold the trial, because in the end, his opinion isn't going to affect it any more than my opinion or anyone else.
And Sergeant, I want you to read the New York Times. They're essentially calling you and your platoon mates liars. Quote, some former soldiers allege that he had been trying to join the Taliban and that 5 to 7 Americans had died searching for him. Those allegations, however, have proved false. Your reaction?
Well, I think everyone in the military and everyone I know knows that people are seriously hurt and killed because of Bergdahl's actions. And as the trial gets underway and it's finished, that will all come to the attention of everyone.
I think so. Sergeant, thanks so much for, by the way, just a quick question about you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You made the adjustment?
Oh, yeah.
Great. All right, Sergeant, thanks so much for your time and your service.
Thank you.